Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest tonight is here to perform a song that's currently climbing the U.S. charts after enjoying huge success worldwide. His new album's called Gorgeous George, and it's a real pleasure to welcome Edwyn Collins.
Like in a song from days of yore. Here you come a knocking, knocking on my door. And I never met a girl like you before, no. Just a taste, so I want more. Now my hands are bleeding and my knees are raw. Just now you got me crawling on the floor. And I've never known a girl like you before. I hope to God I'm talking metaphorically. Hope that I'm talking allegorically. Know that I'm talking about the way I feel. And I've never met a girl like you before. Never met a girl like you before. I lay. This old town's changed so much. I don't feel that I belong. There's too many protest singers. There's not enough protest songs. Now you've come along. Yes, you've come along. And I've never met a girl like you before. It's alright, yeah, 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 it's alright.
That was great. Hey, folks, we're back. I'm here with Edwyn Collins. Thank you very much for playing for us. That was terrific. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
You know, I was chatting with you. I go over there afterwards, and we strike up a conversation. You seem like a not very mild-mannered, very pleasant, polite person.
I'm every bit as charming as Hugh Grant in my own way. I'm simply divine.
In every way. Oh, please, Edwyn. But I understand you started a riot.
I did. I incited a riot. But,
You incited a riot? How did you incite a riot? How did this happen?
well, we were playing in, you know, it's quite a famous festival in the UK, the Reading Festival. And all the other groups had overrun. We were playing to 5,000 people in a tent. And after 5 songs, the security, they were huge, kind of meatballs, came on stage and they started going like this. And I thought, perhaps they want to cut my throat. Turned out...
This is a tough festival, I've heard.
Turned out this was just kind of parlance, you know, for saying it's time for you to piss off, as we say.
Well, gee, thanks for making it so elegant and simple for me. I appreciate that.
And,
so he was telling you it's time to stop your show.
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, you know, they knew that I wasn't going to take this guy very seriously. He was a weed. He was a stage manager, you know the type, Conan.
I happen to love my stage manager.
And,
He's not a weed. Anyway.
So that this guy who was, he must have been 7 foot tall, you know, he was huge, he was really built. He was the head of security, he came on stage, and I suddenly was, you know, I suddenly had a brainwave. I thought, how about if I actually kicked him in the scrotum? It's not, it's not something
I like the way you think, yeah. Just these ideas just come to you.
It did, because it was all the adrenaline. And, and he came up, and I just went like that, boot.
Right.
And he fell into the photographer's pit, if you imagine that's the photographer's pit there.
I can picture that. Sure.
And then all hell broke loose. And so I threw the monitors into the pit. They chased me. There was 10 of them. And eventually, the eventual outcome was they had to bring in the Special Patrol Group, the SPG, which is the Armed British Police.
The Armed British Police and came in and did what exactly? Just arrested everybody?
No, they couldn't disperse the crowd for 2 hours. The crowd took up one of the main tent poles. They tried to set the tent on fire. But I have to admit, honestly, I don't like that kind of thing, but when it started going...
Normally, you're just a mild-mannered, pleasant guy.
I like slippers, I like pipes.
Sure,
that
sure.
kind of thing.
Yeah, and occasionally kicking someone in the scrotum and inciting an armed riot.
Yeah.
Well, the big question is, why didn't you do that here tonight? That's what we were going to bill this show as.
Well, because Max is charming, the band's charming, everyone's been charming to me. I think, you know, pay like with like. Pay people in kind. Okay. That's my philosophy.
Well, we're very glad you stuck with that. Thank you very much. And thanks for coming too. I want to thank Edwyn Collins for performing tonight.
Thank you.
My thanks to you. And congratulations on everything.
Okay, thank you.
I also want to thank Kylie Travis for being here. And thanks to George Foreman for performing tonight. Of course, Andy Richter, the Max Weinberg 7. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.